Thank you. Thank you. I have to say, I obviously feel extremely secure sitting up here next to Beau. It's always good to have your security guy right next to you. And obviously, many of you know Beau from a lot of different things in the marketplace. He's clearly a security expert, but many things you may not know about him is he has recently gravitated to become an expert in the area of cybersecurity. We actually utilized Dietl and Associates' help in hacking into our own sites and our own security to expose our own vulnerabilities. That's always great for a CEO to say, okay, why don't you show me all the mistakes we've made? But the fact of the matter is, it was a smart thing to do, and it's really a smart thing for business owners to do. Beau, maybe you could explain to the audience why what you do is extremely important to them. Obviously, you've got a lot of providers up here. You prospectively can provide the security for users of all their different products and services.
Well, first of all, I'm not a technical person, but I know enough when someone shows me something and they're able to take a corporation, get permission to go in a corporation and hack in. Everybody says, oh, you're going to see my proprietary secrets. But we've been in the security business, as I said, for almost 40 years, counting my law enforcement background. We do the most confidential investigations for large corporations, small corporations. So who better would you have in your home protecting you and your company than someone that you could trust? And that's one of the labels, because you could call up XYZ hackers and you don't even know who the criminal is. They could be the criminal hacking into you. So I found a couple of technicians and people that were working for McAfee on the Department of Defense and the NSA, and I found these people down in Atlanta, Georgia. Upon us finding them, I said, well, let me check you guys out. So I call up a friend of mine from one of the large corporation, multi-billion-dollar corporation, and I'm not going to mention which one because they were very vulnerable, 1,100 critical infrastructural defects that a hacker could have gone in there and controlled the whole corporation. Later, they then hired us on a monthly basis to monitor their company. People don't realize cybercrime is over $100 billion larger than all the drug dealing in this country. People don't realize also that small and medium companies are so vulnerable because they buy these security systems that are over the counter. They cannot deter these hackers. We developed a proprietary software, and it's a scanning thing that we've put together. It is updated every morning for about 2-3 hours in the morning with all the new capabilities that the hackers have. We've all heard about this thing called Anonymous. Anonymous is one of the hacking groups that brag about how they break into corporations. If they break into your company, some companies could be out of business within a week or so. They could get all your financials. They could get your customer list. This, to me, is one of the most important things. It's as important as someone coming into your offices with a gun and sticking you up, because this is your company and this is your employees. This is their life, and I think that the cyber security now is one of the most important areas that people just take for granted until they hear all of a sudden Sony got hacked, Monster got hacked, Citibank got hacked. We're not talking about just large corporations. The smaller ones are most vulnerable. And I think that the proprietary software that we have, and we're working with SBA also to utilize this for small businesses and medium businesses. Again, it's one of those things where you don't think about it until you get whacked. And once you're whacked, you could be out of business. So we're in it, and I think we have, how about we went to one of the largest banks in the world, and we were able to hack into that bank with permission, and they now got rid of 3 of their security hacking companies that they were using. We're not big, but we're very, very, very good. And thank you for having me.
Thank you, Beau. Obviously, a lot